everyone, my name is Brooke and we are Gassed Up and we are a personal and professional gas delivery service. So picture this, you have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to avoid Atlanta traffic just so you can get gas so you make it to work and don't run out. Picture the worst situation where you don't wake up at 5:30 and you run out of gas on the side of the road causing a whole bunch of traffic and everyone's honking and it gets really weird. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to avoid those lines, avoid that having to wake up early just to make it to work on time but also have gas. For families, we want them not to have to leave their family time to go get gas to avoid lines. But also, we want to make it that you don't have to go to the gas station. Let's say it's late at night, you're leaving somewhere, and you don't want to have, it's an urban area. There tend to be sometimes homeless people. There tend to be people who just want to ask for money. And just nighttime in general, where it's all silent and weird, that's just not fun and just not a good experience for anybody. So basically, one thing we want to go into is a lot of people underestimated how much that the kind of the word, I guess, sketchy or how weird gas stations can be at nighttime. We had more people say that they were scared of that than we actually expected. So for example, we have a short video here of what it was like just to be at an Atlanta gas station, especially around Georgia State where we go to school. So, we have this person here, they're getting gas. And, talking. And now we have a gun. This is literally at a gas station near our school. So, there's a lot, multiple videos like this on YouTube where at nighttime a lot of weird things happen. So, when our team went out in Atlanta, we went to ask people 3 questions. We said, how much does getting gas affect with just your professional work schedule? So you having to wake up early when you already have to wake up early. How does it affect your schedule as far as with your family? So if you're spending quality time, how is it affecting your leisure time? And then our third question was, how threatened or how uncomfortable do you feel when you go to gas station, whether it's at nighttime with homeless people, whether it's the germs that come during flu season, touching the handles and everything like that. So one thing that we actually thought was that the leisure time being affected and that the professional work schedule being affected, those were going to be our 2 worst scenarios. But what was actually surprising was that the working scenario, so having to wake up early to go to work, having to sit in traffic to get off the exit, that was obviously something that people did not like. But one thing that we thought the leisure time was going to be way more of an issue for people, where in fact it was the uncomfortable aspect of the gas station that a lot of families and individuals didn't like. They just didn't like what they get offered there, what just the germs and just the overall smell, just the experience of a gas station. They actually didn't like that more than we thought. So the main issues that came to be a thing was the professional work schedule getting interrupted and the dirtiness and uncomfortable factor. Next is going to be Jake.
Now, moving on, I'd like to talk to you about the gas and oil industry. So in 2016, the gas and oil industry in the U.S. was estimated to be worth $103 billion, according to Statista.com. Now, that statistic should get you pumped up for the amount of profits that could be made with this business. Now, to enter this market, we want to target middle class and upper class business people within the metro Atlanta area. So those are going to be our primary targets to enter the market. And then moving on, I'd like to talk about our competitors. So our competitors are Mobile Fuel, Filled, Booster, and Yoshi. Mobile Fuel is the one competitor in the Atlanta area, and the problem with them is they are not together, they're not coherent, and their website does not work. And Filled and Booster are located only in California, and Yoshi has their funding. However, they are not wide enough and their name is not out there, and they offer an all-car service. However, they do not offer it succinctly and efficiently as we will. Next slide. Now, when you try to access Mobile Fuel's website for the Atlanta area, this is the page you find. So obviously they are not coherent and the market is wide open for our entry. Now, the oil war is raging, and primarily the gas delivery system is mostly commercial. However, by targeting the residential sector, we will be able to enter the market and have a steady share. And now I'm going to pass on to Thomas to talk about our prototype.
So this is our actual application that's going to be available on iOS and Android. Here we have our 3 main screens. These are the informational screens. Obviously our login screen, we can sign up, log in. Our main menu, we have pricing, delivery location, and our about us, which gives us a little detail background on our subject. Next slide. So when you click the pricing, obviously you're going to go into pricing. This has our 4 levels of service here. For one fill, it's going to cost $10, and at each level above that, you're going to get a 10% discount on that initial purchase. So for 4 Phillips, you're going to get $4 off, which is $1 off the tin. 8 Phillips, $2 off that tin, so it's going to be $8 per Phillip. 16, $7, etc. On that page, you're actually going to be able to purchase your Phillips and schedule them. On the delivery page here, you're going to be able to schedule deliveries and see when they are scheduled. So for example, on this page, this individual has a delivery schedule at 6:30 on Sunday. So here's our location page. This is a neat and innovative feature we have in our app. From here you can see where your driver is located, their ETA. You can also see where your car is located and schedule pickups depending on location. So this is our last page of our app. It's going to be our messaging center. So here you have live help, and that's going to communicate with both your driver and our customer service department. So if you have any questions, any concerns, you can voice them through this. So here are our actual financials. So our fixed cost monthly, we estimated at a gross of $24,000. That's going to take into account our vehicle leasing, our warehouse and dispatch center, utilities, employee costs, etc. So using that figure, our break even is going to be at 670 customers a month, and that's taking into account 4 Phillips per month at the $36 rate. So a little bit more about us. We are 6 students at Georgia State University. We all have diverse backgrounds in marketing, economics, finance, even the technical aspect of things. So we think we make a cohesive team and can really deliver a solid product. So today we're asking for $100,000 for a 25% stake. We would use this money to both fund our initial startup of purchasing the lease vehicles, etc., and getting our marketing rolling. We hope you can join us and fuel us up.